And making their way onto the field, the Hill Sports High School in the maroon, of course, the one Lincoln Fletcher, 2 BJ Sosa Ete, the 3 Cooper Rahihi, 4 Albert Lidisona, the 5 Nayoa Tofa Ono, 6 Tyler Burney, 7 Mark Tunus, 8 Douglas Tuala, the 9 Jackson McBain, 10 Jordan Nuta, the 11 Mace Kahani, 12 Hayden Elkris, 13 Jordan Bunt, 14 Mitchell Owen, 15 Adam Meslimani, 16 Riley Watson Milicic, 17 Logan Huia, and the 18 Saloni Satala, as Endeavour will get us underway here. As I said, the first of 2 games. Referee Matt Galvin, touch judges Aidan Haywood and Patrick Fossey. As Hill Sports get their first touch of the footy. And what should be 2 cracking games. Of course, Hill Sports beaten last year in the grand final. The Southern Pool, they call it, the Peter Mulholland Cup. Looks like, a penalty. First penalty in the first set. Just got his hands in the way there, and the player got up appealing to the referee that he did indeed. And the referee agreed. So trying to find a bit of distance to Noose in jersey 7. Now Hills will get a wonderful opportunity early in this first half. Just waiting for a footy. We're going to jump the fence. Got to do everything in these schoolboy games. No ball boy on that far side. I'm sure any little brother that's here could get a job. Put his hand up. So eventually we get a football onto the field. Referee says back you go again. Liddy Sawnett, he'll just tap and go. First FPOS for the day. McBain. A dummy half, controlling things, looking which way will he come. He comes to the open side. Bouncing off that left foot, going himself was Bunt. To Noose. Has runners out the back. Fletcher, fullback floating in. Good defence there from Endeavour. Hold him out. He'll play the ball 8 out. They come back to the short side again. They've got runners. They fire the long pass. Tofa, oh no! He was unmarked out wide. And on the back of a penalty early, he'll score early through their number 5. Nauia Tofa, oh no! Scores in the corner, so Hill Sports 4. Lead Endeavour yet to score. Tough kick from about 8 in from the grandstand side of Panthers Stadium. It'll be Lincoln Fletcher with the goal kicking duty. Saw him practicing in the warm-up. Hit them pretty sweetly too, so be hoping to do the same here. And take his side out to a 6-0 lead early. Beautiful day here. The foot of the mountains. So Fletcher moves in, hits it sweetly off the boot, goes straight over the black dot. Hill Sports High School 6. Leading Endeavour yet to score. They haven't touched the football yet, Endeavour. She said off the kick-off there was a penalty. Hill Sports make Endeavour pay. So Endeavour with the restart again. Gets plenty of it. It goes deep. Players look at each other. Who wants it? They eventually pick up and charging back into it. Tuala. Tuala gets to his feet quickly. Looks inside. As they try and roll it out of their danger zone, Hill Sports. Endeavour won't want to give away a penalty again. The ball bobbles up. Short pass looked marginal. Oh, no, it was forward. I thought it may have been. It just looked like it went across the face. So it's Hill Sports making this mistake. After points, and Endeavour will get their opportunity to bounce back. They'll touch the football for the first time with a scrum feed. 20 out. They'll set up to the open side. Harden Emery waits. He gets it now. Dummies underneath for one. Brings Walker into the back line, and Walker's knocked it on. No one around him. Just was thinking a bit too quick. So they finally get the football, Endeavour, and cough it up. First tackle. Taking a while to pack this scrum. They eventually do. The referee wants it done again. Is Hill Sports bringing out their 20. Fletcher, good run out of dummy half, makes 15 metres. Just did it all himself, just wanted the footy and does it well. Now charging onto it, Utah. Utah gets to his feet, out of dummy half. McBain makes good metres. He gets well and truly over halfway. They'll play it 39 out on tackle 3. Comes back to the open. Tanus says, I've had enough of this. He puts the kick in. It sits up kindly though for Walker. Hodges. He'll bring it out. He's running straight and hard there. One of the Endeavour players, Hillside tried to pick him up and drag him backwards. They push him to the ground again. I looked to the referee then. Was it too much? No, referee says play on. Keeler plays it. Out of dummy half again, Bursill. And he gets over halfway. We're on the last. They'll look to kick. 45 out. Goes back to Sate. Sate puts it high in the air. Not a lot of pressure on the Hill Sports winger on that far side of the field. Fletcher. Saucier, the try scorer. Rahihi, he plays it. On the last now. 45 out. Hill Sports just happy to just throw it straight back. He had plenty of time to kick it to Noose and allowed to bounce by Walker. Beats one. Taking a while to get back into the thick of things, this Endeavour side. They've still got 3 forwards not back. And tackle 2. Long, short pass it was eventually. It looked like it was going to go long, but a good run. Looking dangerous. Bursill again. This time picks up Stanley Trail. Stanley Trail comes down the short side. On the last now, we haven't got a dummy half. We have now. Walker has to go in there. Gives it quickly for Harden Emery, and Harden Emery puts the kick through. Taken nicely. Lincoln Fletcher, and he looks to go round this Endeavour defence. He beats 2. Comes back to the middle. skipping. This time they do grab hold of him. Now the Hill Sports outside backs will try and on halfway. Skip and a kick from Bunt. And he drives it forward, looking from dummy half. McBain, which way will he come? He comes the short side again. Tanus looks to run, gets through one, looks up, has Elchrist with him. Good tackle made by the Endeavour. Fullback had to be made. Walker are on the last. Which way will they go? Tanus touches sides just to take the line on. And the Endeavour side have held him up. So Hayden Elchrist hit the hole. So Endeavour once again bringing out of their danger zone. You can hear the bench saying, keep him in the corner, keep him in the corner. As Endeavour. They trail 6-0 on the scoreboard. Here on Community TV, nice line run there. One of the Endeavour big men, he gets up, has a little bit of a chat. This is a nice kick. Can he slice it? It's going to stay in the field of play, and Fletcher has to go all the way back and does eventually pick it up, and he's met solidly by the Endeavour defence. It was a good tackle there, Harden Emery. Spinning out of the tackle. Utah, another strong run. Oh, he nearly had the hands free. This time he has. He has kept it alive. He picks up McBain. McBain gets through that gap. He's got men inside and outside. He goes to the outside. And the Hill Sports will score another try and push this lead out to 10-0 with a conversion to come. And it was great work. Firstly from Uta, who kept it alive. He had the hands free and he picked up Jackson McBain. We're just going to get the proper name of the try scorer. Lincoln Fletcher shouldn't have any problems with the conversion attempt, and all of a sudden Hill Sports will lead 12-0. We've got Phillip. What's the air tear down in jersey 2. And that's who scored the try, so that's what's in the... So both wingers scoring early points for this Hill Sports side. Moves in, no problems at all with the conversion attempt. And Lincoln Fletcher. And Hill Sports High have jumped out to a 12-0 lead. Endeavour in a hurry to get things underway. Look what two players are going to run into each other then. They didn't though. Uta been dangerous early. Number 10. Bunt. On 4. Tanus won't muck around. He gets rid of it straight away. Finds some green pastures. He's going to be too deep. Oh, I tell you what, he could have nearly played the trick card then, but he decided to pick it up and bring it back in as Walker. And what are we going to say? Referee say, oh, they're all offside. They're all inside the 10. So the gamble has paid off for Walker. Saint finds a little bit of interest with a kick. They'll start on the 30. Endeavour will be looking to score their first points in this match. Referee wants it done again. Bursell looking around, wanting to find some runners. Pacifica Tonga still going, just walking it. Gets over halfway, strong carry again. Pacifica Tonga, flat pass. Stanley Trail. Bursell goes to the open, finds Moses. Moses will look for a quick play of the ball. Did he get the opportunity? He did. He plays it quickly. They find Harden Emery. Harden Emery got it on quickly. Takes a while to get to his feet to Sate. That's Harden Emery now with ball in hand. Puts it up high. They contest it. Brought down. Keeping it alive. Williams, he's the one that brought it down as it's 6 to go. Referee's playing on. Harden Emery chases. Picks up the crumbs and he'll score. So some good work there from Williams, who attacked the football from the kick. It was spinning around and eventually Bronson Harden Emery flies through. Picks up the crumbs and it's 12-4 kick to come. So Bryce Saint with the goal kicking duties. A good set preceding that one for the Endeavour side. They made some yards. Ty Bursell controlling things in jersey 9. Blake Watman making his way onto the field in jersey 16. As Bryce Saint lines up the kick. Flags in the air. So 12 points to 6. Must admit the players will feel like they're NRL players sitting on the sideline in the custom-made car seats here at Penrith Stadium. They'll feel like a star for an hour or so. So Hill Sports, the restart, goes deep. Gets to his feet quickly and eventually onto the field. As we said, Watman, his first touch. Oh, he made a mistake. First touch, the ball slipped out. He gets up and he's got plenty to say to the referee, but he ain't changing his mind. So that's set after points, ever so important. And Endeavour have made the mistake. They move it quickly. Liddy Sawnett. And a penalty. They won't muck around. They get on with it quickly. Offside again. There might be someone in the bin here. Yeah, their hands are up. McBain wanted to get things underway quickly. He took the quick tap. Bernair it was, the six who took the quick tap. He hasn't had the opportunity with a football in hand a lot as yet. They go back to the short side. To Noose, just charging onto it. He gave the pass. All he had to do was charge onto it. 15 out. That was all too easy after a mistake. And now Endeavour with 12 on the field with a man in the sin bin. Hill Sports jump out to a 16-6 lead. Shouldn't have any problems with a conversion attempt. And that mistake after the set after points, Endeavour score their first points, they bring it back, they lose the ball. Now it's compounded with a player in the bin. So Lincoln Fletcher, the conversion attempt to push it out to 18-6. Moves in, hits it sweetly, flags in the air once again. Williams with the restart, winding up. Hills player coming off the back fence, runs it back. More than happy to go back to that short side again. This time to the open, skipping. They get over halfway. He get his hands free. Tawala eventually gets to his feet. Tanus again, his kicking's been good. Gets plenty on this one. Walker again takes it nicely. He's got a bit of attention when he does take it. Hillcrest over the top. McBain underneath. Williams now for Endeavour. He'll play it 15 shy of halfway. They let him get to his feet. They're forced to come to the short side. Look at the one-on-one strip. It'll be, oh no, referee says too many in the tackle anyway. Hodges did have the football. Too many in the tackle, so penalty for Endeavour. As we fast approach the halftime siren here at Penrith Stadium for game one. And Peter Mulholland Cop for 2023 charging into it. Stanley Trail. Bursell. Hayden Emery. Watman. Bursell looks up. Which way will he go? He comes back to the short side for Sape. Sape got runners. He pops it out the back. Ball's hit the ground. Picked up Bento. Ball went back. Referee called. No problems with that. Hodges will go to dummy half and have a dip. Floats across field. Beats one. Oh, yeah. And gets his side. A high tackle. Gets his side a penalty. Harden Emery. He looked to go that quick tap. Referee says, back you come with me. Bursell will just do the F-poss here. He'll just tap and go. He's got runners outside. Iunga just made his way on the field in jersey 17. Only 12 on the field. Be like gold scoring a converted try here. Flat pass for Watman. Bursell. Long pass. Harden Emery. Harden Emery looks up. He's got Stanley Trail with him. He pops it out the back. Back for Harden Emery. Pushes. Beats one. Beats two. Still going. Flips it out the back quickly. Iunga. Bursell. Sape. He's got holes. If he can get through, can he reach out? No, he doesn't. Might be a penalty. No, they're going to say knock on Hill Sports here, I think. It will be. Endeavour will get the feed. And scrum feed Endeavour. So they can keep the pressure on this Hill Sports side. They trail 18-6. So scrum feed. Harden Emery gets it on quickly. Moses, they move it quickly. Bento couldn't hang on to it. It was a high pass from Walker. And once again, Endeavour not helping themselves after winning scrum feeds. And they take the foot off. The Hill Sport take the pressure off them. So Hill Sports, they'll play it. 12 out from their defensive try line. With his Sornet. He had runners outside. He just decided to go himself out of dummy half. Did all the hard work, just had to pop the pass. McBain, which way will he go? Comes back, picks up Tuala. Tuala throws the pass down. It could have been picked up and gone for Endeavour, but instead now the Hills get a repeat set. Elchris. McBain. To Noose, straight away for Tuala. Tuala gets that hands free again. They move it quickly, ends up with Elchris. He throws the big dummy. He had Rahi outside of him, but decided not to use him. We've got to play it down, Herd, have we? Just went to make the tackle. So just repeating after this game at 1 o'clock. It'll be Patrician Brothers Blacktown taking on Westfield Sports High School. The Endeavour players up and about. I think it's Number 17, I'll just check. Heunga, I think. He's got a, looks like the trainer's touching the head. There's Lamani, who'll play the football. Heunga makes his way off the field. McBain controlling things beautifully in the middle for this Hill Sports side. Tanus on the left. Tawala on the right. He goes to the Tanus with a long pass. A little kick through. Fletcher charging through. Gets the bounce. You can see Fletcher just skirting outside of Mark Tanus. The kick was beautiful. The bounce was kind. And Fletcher scores another try. Their fourth of the morning. And he shouldn't have any problems with the conversion attempt. With the Endeavour Sports High down to 12 men. With a player in the sin bin. They should go into the half-time break, 24 points to 6. It's Bailey Leach that's in the bin as well. For, you sure it's Leach? I'll just have another look. Yep. It was a Bernie. See him down there on the sideline. So Fletcher will move in, hoping to keep his 100% record intact. After scoring that try himself. Moves in. Flags in the air. The referee's calling half-time, and we will go into the half-time break with Hill Sports High leading Endeavour Sports. 24 points to 6. We'll be back with all the second half action shortly. The referee Galvin blows time on, and we are going this second half. This round one clash with the seeded pool in the 2023 Peter Mulholland Cup, and what a great man he was. The great P. Mulholland. So Garner on the field in jersey 14. He gets his first touch. A few changes out there. Dixon in jersey 15 gets it onto Stanley. Trail wide. He pops it out the back. They come back to the middle. Nice footwork then. A good dummy once again, Moses. He in turn got it onto Dixon eventually. So some enterprising play. The scoreboard's they're not their friends, so they're going to have to do a fair bit of that. Saint put the kick through, but the man who's been everywhere, Fletcher, takes it. Fullback of the Hill Sports side. Had his hands in most things, and there's a penalty. No muck in the ruck from the referee. And once again, very similar start to the first half, where Hills get an early penalty. Tanus finds plenty of interest with the kick. Oh, nearly bobbled it. Liddy Saunier. Liddy Saunier gets to dummy half. Two halfway, sorry. McBain gets to dummy half. To his feet quickly. Watson Milicic, it is in 16. Out of dummy half. Scooting quick, McBain gets to the 20. It'll go to Tanus. He's got runners inside and out. Goes to the out. Liddy Saunette beats one, still going. He's winding up now. Floating across field. Saint had to come and make the tackle. Last tackle, McBain. He goes to the Tanus. They move up quickly. They can dive on the loose. Boy's going to say he was offside. He looked like he was shot out of a gun. And the referee agrees. So Hill Sports, they won't muck around. They want to get on with it quickly, and they do indeed. Tawala's short. They go out the back. Tanus slows down. Fletcher just comes back, straightens it out. It sort of slowed right down. Try to get through the hole was Hewer. He looks up, McBain. Can he beat 1, 2, 3? That'll do me, he says. And Jackson McBain, he's been the little organiser for this Hill Sports side. He grabs himself a well-deserved 4-point. And it's right next to the upright. Fletcher shouldn't have any problems, and it'll be 36. So Fletcher. Shouldn't have any problems with this. Just to the left hand upright. Had a good day with the boot so far. He makes it 5 from 5. And Hill Sports lead 30 points to 6. So Saint with the restart. Goes deep, Bernie takes it. Eventually get to their feet. Rahihi. Tuala winding up. Eventually, they do get him on his back this time. Tanus on 3. He won't muck around anymore. He can see plenty of green grass and kicks it deep. Walker has to go back. He picks it up on the 10. He looks up and there all he can see. Maroon and blue coming at him. And Hill Sports defence strong as Endeavour try and bring it out of their danger zone. Long pass. Nice pass. Williams. Now Williams. He'll take on Fletcher. He beats him. Still going Williams. An enterprising pass. It was a long pass, I think, from Saint. He picked up Williams. Might be a penalty here. Taking a while to get to his feet. Crowd not happy. Took forever to get to his feet. And Saint straight away. Harden Emery got runners inside and out, picks up outside, and Zane Walker will score next to the posts. Some enterprising play from Endeavour. It was a good run from Williams on this right-hand touchline. And Zane Walker ends up on the back of the pass and scores next to the post. Zane will look to add the extra, shouldn't have any problems. So Saint moves in, flags in the air, 30-12. Hill Sports in no hurry with the restart. And Fletcher eventually doing now. Goes high, Saint underneath it. Finds Dixon. Twisted in the tackle and brought to the ground. Uta involved in the tackle, it was. Meslamani with McBain in that one. A bit of ball playing. They fire long, hard and Emery. Oh, Bell's been knocked on, so trying to get it out the back for Hodges, and the pass went to ground. So once again, that set after points has really hurt Endeavour as they've given the football back to the Hill Sports side. McBain to Noose. Meslamani. He'll play it, 12 out. Tanus scheming, looking for his runners. He's got him. He threw the dummy. He did have Utah on his left hip. McBain again. They come back this time. Utah does get it. Oh, good tackle. He bounced him to the ground quickly. We're on the last tackle. They fire it. Little put the kick through. Oh, picking it up and plucking it out of Walker's hands was Rahihi. And Cooper Rahihi will grab the 4 points for Hill Sports, and look for all money that Zane Walker had grabbed the football, but Rahihi had eyes only on the foot. He picks it up and scores. 34-12, kick to come. So Lincoln Fletcher, his teammates have looked after him. He keeps scoring in some nice spots. He's had 2 difficult kicks and had no problems. He moves in again and once again hits it sweetly. And pushes his Hill Sports high side out to a 36-12 lead. Saint with the restart again, goes deep. Meslamani brings it back. On in jersey 14, Owen, Mitchell Owen. He'll go to dummy half. Utah. He wanted it, he got it. They're going to say it went forward. She touched judge's call on the far side of the field. He stayed in his position. So this time it's the Hill Sports side to make a mistake after points. Scrum fed, Saint ends up with it. Back for Williams. Williams bounced out of one. Hill Sports player, he's going to get to his feet. He does eventually. Back you go. Rolling onto it, Smythe. Walker. Wrapped up eventually. Bursell for Saint. Saint wanting some runners. Dummies underneath Twitch. Quick pass. Ends up in the hands of Moses. Moses still going. Skipped out of one. He'll play it 10 out. Bursell has a little look. Looks inside. Finds Dixon. Dixon can't do a lot. He's wrapped up. Saint wanted it, got it. Long pass for Williams. Williams beats one, skips off the right, and this time they wrap him up. Some good defence from Hills. But nothing lost there from Endeavour. They had to have a crack. They trail 36-12. Williams trying to make the tackle on Louis Sornet. Rahihi. Owen, this time, no problems with the pass to Uta. Bunt, back on the field. They come to short side. They're going to have a crack here on the last. They flick it out the back. Owen, they get up quickly on it. They got up quickly on Bernie, it was. On the last tackle, they went that short side to Hills, and Bernie was eventually knocked to the ground. So now, Endeavour, Pacifica Tonga back on the field. Nearly gets the hands free. He wants to play it. He wants to play it quickly. Are they going to let him? They eventually do. It's a little bit of ball playing between the front rowers. Now Harden Emery gives it on to Hodges. Hodges slips through one. He had runners outside. He had Bento, but he went himself. Moses picks up Smythe ever so close for Endeavour. Bursell, which way will he go? Does he go back to the short side? Harden Emery. Well, he steps off the left. They come back. It's been touched by Hills. It'll be 6 to go. Back underneath, Pacifica Tonga. He can see a small space. Still got that hand free. It's first tackle. Don't throw it. Well, the referee hasn't signalled 6 to go, I don't think. Haven't seen him as yet. Saint. He goes himself. Garner was short. They keep it alive. He flicks it out the back. We're on the last now. No. Wasn't signalled 6 to go. Bursell for Saint. Saint puts the kick through, this time attacking. Rahihi has to go back and punch it dead for the Hill Sports side. They'll be in no hurry. But a good set there from Endeavour. Probably their best for the game. Really put the pressure on the Hill Sports side. So Fletcher with the drop out. It'll be trapped and picked up. Hikila. Viliami. Hikila brings it back. He'll play it. 25 out. Harden Emery. Pacifica Tonga. Oh, the penalty ends in the ruck. Once again, strip. Pacifica Tonga says, I might just F-poss this and have a crack myself. Does indeed. Just taps and goes. Bursell. Harden Emery for Smythe. Bursell. Saint. Oh, he was going to throw the long pass. It's bounced off the hands. It's gone backwards. Been picked up by Hill Sports. Saint did pick it up. But then it got knocked on by him. And it ends up eventually. Rahihi will play it. They look to thread the needle down this short side. Tanus says we'll go back to the open. And eventually Owens wrapped up. Fletcher to dummy half. Utah. Owen for bunt. Tanus. Nice gig. Is it going to threading? Goes back. Walker. He didn't want to leave it for too much longer. There was Hills players coming across. Wrapping him up. 1-on-1 tackle. What's the referee going to say? A little bit of push and shove going on. So penalty for Endeavour. Saint with the penalty kick. Back you go. We'll get on the mark. Hodges is the one. Now he picks it up. Back on the field. Stanley Trail. Bursell out of dummy half. Does well. Made some valuable ground. Ref's going to say you were held. So he's got to go back and they'll restart again quickly. Pacifica Tonga. He had runners there. He just decides he takes the tackle. Had a keeler outside of him. Bursell again for Saint. Saint picks up Walker. Walker throws a long pass for Leach. And Leach can't hang on to it. So the scrambling defence of Hills survive again. They lead 36-12. Just repeating 2 games today from Penrith Stadium. The second one will be Patrician Brothers Blacktown taking on Westfield Sports High. Much anticipated clash, that one. Good run. Tuala. The Hill Sports High side, the front rower. He gets to his feet. He's happy with his work. Tanus look to throw the dummy. He picks up Tuala. Well, sorry, no, it's Utah. It was. Utah's been told to play the football. So both front rowers involved in that set. Tunus gets the kick. He was hit late, was he, referee? He's not going to put up with that, is he? So penalty to the Hill Sports side. They lead 36-12. Tunus gets a little bit of interest with the penalty kick. They led 24-6 at half time. Meslamani. Bunt. Oh, just dropped the football. He gave the pass for Tuala. And then they picked it up in an offside position. So it broke down there for the Hill Sports high side. Endeavour will get a relieving penalty. Saint doesn't muck around, just gets on with it quickly. Williams, his touches have been good. The centre three-quarter for Endeavour. He got hit high then too. Well and truly high. Picked up and dropped. Jordan Utah, the man to be spoken to. As Williams is still down. No, he's about to get up. I was just saying he's had some good touches. As Williams. Oh, 10 in the bin here. So it wasn't the man. It must have been another man involved or something's been said. I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, we do know that Albert Little Saunier won't spend any more time in this match as we roll to full time. Pacifica Tonga. He plays it. Saint looks around. He just ran out of numbers out wide. Bursell. He'll look for his runners to the open. Moses, he keeps it alive. There's numbers here if they can get it out. Williams decides to come back through the middle. Still going is Williams. Can he reach out? No, he can't. This time it's Hills down to 12. Bursell. Ball finds the ground. Harden Emery picks it up. He'll sweep it out to the left. Hodges picks it up, skips, goes through, gets the hand out and will score. Aidan Hodges grabs a late try for Endeavour as they let the ball talk from one side of the field to the other. Hodges getting a little bit of cramp there, but got a bit of attention from his teammate, and he's up and about, the try scorer. It'll be Saint, the far side of the field, to keep up the 100% success rate from the goal kickers today. He moves in, waved away to the left. So 36-16, the score will remain. Fletcher gets it back underway. The ball does sit up kindly eventually. And Akila. He brings it back but is met solidly. Pacifica Tonga. Bursell once again making some valuable metres just behind the ruck. Walker goes to dummy half for Saint. Saint fires it out. Picks up Garner. Garner, they get up quickly on him, as they do on Leach. Williams to dummy half. Saint, he'll look up. Pacifica Tonga. He finds Stanley Trail. Stanley Trail getting out of the holes now. Winding up. He came to Fletcher, and Fletcher clung on the last. Stanley Trail plays it quickly. Harden Emery just puts the kick through eventually. Oh, coming across. Cleaned up beautifully, Tanus. The halfback for the Hillside doing a good job just coming across and cleaning it up. Fletcher is the one that had the scoot out of dummy half. Rahihi. Owen. Mislamani. Now Bunt. They wrap him up quickly. He jumped off that right foot again. Tanus, he looked, then fires a long pass. Coming across Walker. Walker might look up and see some space here. Oh, referee's blowing his whistle. What do we got? Oh, he went out on the far side of the field. Tofar, oh no, hasn't seen a lot of footy. Scored the first try. Hasn't seen a lot of footy since then, but he's just put his foot in the touch. Stanley Trail again, getting his hands dirty. Bursell goes back to the left. Harden Emery. They fire the quick pass out. Bento. He's wrapped up on that left wing. Harden Emery again. They move it quickly. Pacifica Morga. He'll pick up Akila. Two front rowers combining. Bursell. Saint. Back inside. Pacifica Tonga. He pops the pass up and it's flicked backwards. Did a good job, Utah. Could see the ball, pushed it back towards his in goal, and it was picked up by his teammate. As we wind down the final minutes. Tuala. Final seconds, we shall say. And there's full time, 36-16, after it was 24-6 at half time. Hill Sports High School leading and hanging on and rolling through in an impressive performance. Lincoln Fletcher had a good day. Scored a try himself and 6 conversions for a personal tally of 16 points. Not long till our next game. We'll be back at